Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone will teach and rule well. And salutations to the Akim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping his word in truth and sincerity. I just want to go into a video that, or do a video on something that we read at camp yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Going into the destruction of America, which is spiritually Babylon, Egypt, you know what I'm saying, and all those empires put together, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna start off at Revelation 18. I'll start from the top. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird, man. And America, and that's talking about America, man. Because if you go to Revelation, the 11th chapter, it tells you about the place that is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, being this place, man. Because everything that was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt, Rome, you know what I'm saying, Babylon, all those things are made manifest today, again, here in America, man. You know, all the wickedness has reincarnated itself here in America, man. Alright? Now it's saying Babylon the great is fallen. That means Babylon's been destroyed, man. There's going to be a point in time where this place is going to be laid waste, man, according to the prophecies in the scriptures. You know, Old and New Testament. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, the apostles talked about, you know, this place being burned, the elements being burned with fervent heat. You know, and this is the habitation of devils, man. These Edomites, man. They live in deliciously right now. They living in pleasure, man. This is a wicked, awful place for our nation to be in. All right, this is verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, man. And that's true, man. Through America, these other nations have become very rich. You know, you can even go back to the times of slavery. You know what I'm saying? These other nations were dealing with America. You know, all the goods that they sell to America. You know, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they trading and all that through America, through Babylon the Great. These other nations have be waxing very rich, man. All right, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And who's that talking about? Let's talk about the elect of Israel, man. You know, see, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities, man. So all the things, all the atrocities that America has committed throughout the whole world, the Most High is going. You know, he ain't gonna forget what he did to his people, what America done to its people, man. All that hardcore bondage and slavery, even all the way to today. Getting shot up but in the streets by these cops, the food being poisoned by the food and the water, you know, all the unfair accusations and all that, you know, everything. Hey, this place has their sins have reached unto heaven, man. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, we serve slavery under these Edomites in America. Our people have suffered many great dealings because of these people. We gonna render that unto them, man. And it's gonna be double that portion. They gonna have to serve slavery, man. You know, we drunk out of that cup. Now it's their turn to drink out of the cup. Even to the very, you know what I'm saying, the very dregs, like the scriptures say. They're gonna drink everything of that cup, man. And that's prophesied too. That's why in Revelation the 13th chapter it tells you that he that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. This is the faith and the patience of the saints. Alright, this is what we're hoping for. This is what we're waiting for. Alright, and you can also go back to Isaiah the 14th chapter. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hold them captives whose captives they were, or we were. Alright. See, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow, man. And that's the spirit of America, man. They so proud, they so comfortable in how they in what they doing and how they living, that they don't believe, they really believe that nothing's gonna happen to them. They really think that their kingdom is gonna be on top forever. They gonna be here 100 years from now still chilling like this, because really the only ones chilling are these Edomites, man. That reminds me of you know, because this was prophesied in the Old Testament as well. All right, let's see, Salakia. It says you know, you can start from the top, but there's a point I want to hit. Alright, this is Isaiah 47 verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms, man. And this is America is the lady of kingdoms. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke, man. And that's true. You can go to Baruch, the 4th chapter, and it tells you how, starting at the 6th verse, it tells you that the Most High didn't put us in captivity to destroy us, but because we moved them to wrath. And then go back to what? Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, talking about all the curses, man. You can go all the way down to verse 45, and it tells you that we were going, the Most High is going to put us in captivity until we be destroyed, man. And we've been destroyed. Heavily, like you just read, man. Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke, man. And these Edomites have heavily laid that yoke, man, causing us to serve hard bondage, even unto today's time, man. Making these people suffer, man. Doing all kinds of wickedness to our people, man. All right. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, right? And that's what we just read in Revelations 18, right? Let's go back real quick just to make that point. You know, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her said, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. You know what I'm saying? They don't think that nothing's gonna happen to them. They think that they in a state to where they gonna be chilling forever. Oh shit, it's lucky. So let's go back to Isaiah 47, right? Sit thou silent in the darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy, upon the ancient hast thou verily laid the yoke. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it, man. And they really don't, like I said, really don't consider these things. They don't really consider that there's going to be a judgment for all the things that they've done to the nation of Israel, along with the planet Earth, man. And these, and then now they really fucking over these other nations too. Now they getting tired of America. All right. Verse 8, you know, all these sanctions that America be putting on everybody, they ain't gonna take that shit no more. There's gonna be a time where their patience gonna run out, and they gonna all collaborate with each other and destroy America. All right. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. So America, you know, they're always talking shit, man. They're so proud, all these fucking fat ass white Edomites, so proud to be Americans and shit. Most High is gonna come bring that to naught, man. He's gonna bring that pride all the way down to the ground, to the pit. All right. Now, just to further prove that this is talking about America, man, because you know America is a very, very proud nation or country. All right. See, because when you go into that word, let's see, where is it at? Oh, actually, it's like it was in verse 7. All right, that word lady, okay, in the Greek, gerbereth. Oh wait, what is this? Isaiah for not the Greek, Salakia. The Hebrew, all right. Let's see. Now, when you go into the primitive word, right? To prevail, have strength, be strong, be powerful, be mighty, be great, right? To be strong, mighty, to prevail, which is what America was. You know what I'm saying? America is seen as a very strong, great country. You know what I'm saying? To be strong, mighty, prevail, to make strong, strengthen, to confirm, give strength, to confirm a covenant. All right, this is the point right here. To show oneself mighty, to act proudly toward God. And that's and that's these Edomites, man. This is America. They act very proudly towards the Most High, man. Mocking his prophets, killing his people. That's them being very acting proudly towards the Most High, man, because they don't think that the Most High has a judgment reserved for this place. You know. Let's see. Let's go back. See, now let's read that again. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. Oh man, Salakia. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore, hear now this. So the Most High, okay, you want to act proud. You think you think nothing's going to happen. You don't think you're going to be touched. All right, listen to what I'm about to say. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and of thy great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. You know, so America's trusted in all the wickedness that they've done, and really don't think about the consequences that for doing those things, for touching the nation of Israel, man, the children of the Most High. For everything that they're doing to the earth, man, destroying, polluting the water, you know, the air, food, even space. Even space ain't safe. All that trash out there they got floating around. That's why the Most High put that ring around the earth, man, that Van Allen built, so these motherfuckers don't get out. Because if they keep going, man, they just gonna keep destroy everything. Everything's gonna be polluted. Even this, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come a point of time when all that wickedness and all that evil that they done is gonna fall. You know, they're gonna fall back on their sword, man. They're gonna get that destruction. You know. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. Trying to find that one scripture. Alright, here he goes. Jeremiah 15:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her, for thence she shall be taken. So, hey, these other nations are eventually going to get tired of America, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to put the spirit on these other nations to destroy this place through them ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right? Them thermonuclear bombs, all right? Now, it says it right here. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Them arrows talking about them missiles, all right? Because if I believe it's in Job, talking about the iron weapon, I'll get it after I read this. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They're going to destroy this place. You know, they eventually America's going to be seen as a nuisance, really, for all the shit that they be doing around the earth, man. Because America is known as a hammer of the earth, man. America's a big bully, and these other nations are getting tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I believe it's in Job. Yeah, there you go. Right, I'm gonna start from the top. All right, just talking about these Edomites, which also goes into the the destruction of America, man. All right, I'm starting at verse 22. Job 20 and 22. When the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And then wicked talking about these laborers. All right. It's like call them back. Let's see. Where was I? Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, man. And that's going to happen, man. When America thinks, or these elites are thinking about to establish their new world order and have everything that they desired to get, once they're about to fill their bellies, the Most High is going to rain that fury upon them. All right. Verse 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gowl. Terrors are upon him, man. That iron weapon, that glittering sword being them missiles, man. Them nuclear thermal missiles. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High is going to destroy this place with fire. He said that he was, and it's going to happen, man. It's going to come to pass. All darkness shall be hid in the secret places. A fire not blown shall consume it. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle, man. And that's right, a fire not blown, man, because that fire, it don't need to be blown. As soon as it strikes, it's going to explode, and a very great a very great fire that's going to burn this place. You know what I'm saying? One ICBM could destroy a whole multiple states in America. You know, these Edomites have made these things very powerful. You know what I'm saying? Well, through the knowledge and wisdom of YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI. You know what I'm saying? The Most High allowed them to attain that understanding of them missiles and how they work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go into with that. I'm gonna say shalom.